One of the great new features in Office 2010 is being able to go in and customize the ribbon. We can add our own tabs, add our own tools to them, and do a lot of great things we couldn't do in Office 2007. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go in and let's look at how we can actually customize the ribbon here in Office 2010. And that's one of the great features they really added in, is we can go in and we can add our own tabs and add our own tools to it, and we can customize which tabs we see here on the ribbon and all kinds of great stuff that's been added in. So we're going to use PowerPoint for this example, and how we access this is I'm going to go through the Quick Access Toolbars menu, the little black arrow here, and I'm going to click on it. It's going to open the menu here, and I'm going to go down to More Commands. Really, this is just a quick way of launching the Options dialog box. And here I can see here it takes me automatically to my Quick Access Toolbar customizing. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm going to come here to the Customize Ribbon section, and this is new. I'll click on that. Here it is, and it looks very similar to the Quick Access Toolbar menu down just below here. But here we can see on the right-hand side, here is our actual tabs and everything that's displayed on the ribbon. And I can see here I've got these little groups I can twirl open and closed, and I have the names of all of these different tabs that I can activate, turn on and off. For example, the Developer tab usually isn't on by default. I can switch the Developer tab on by checking it on here or checking it off. For example, maybe I no longer want to see the Review tab. I'm going to click Review so it's unchecked, and I'm just going to press OK to show you. And you can see Review disappeared off of my actual ribbon here. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go back to the menu here, go back to More Commands, and go back here to Customize Ribbon. Okay, and I'll turn Review back on. So you can also see under all these categories, for example, Home, if I twirl it open there, you can see I can go under all the groups for font, and I can see all the tools under there. This is really cool. Let's say we want to make our own tab, however, and add our own tools to it. No problem. I'm going to come down here, and we can see we have the New Tab button. I'm going to give that a click. And it comes in here and it makes one called New Tab Custom, and maybe I want to give it a name, so I can click on it here, and you can see there's a rename button here. I could also right click on it, and I can see that I have rename up here as well. So I'll choose rename and call it what I like. I'm just going to call it Mark's Tab and press OK. My tab, I'm going to have a new group in here where I can add some tools to, and I can also rename this as well. I'll use the rename button here, and I can call it what I want. Perhaps this is Mark's Tools. I'll say it here for this group, and I can give it a little icon as well. Maybe I like the smiley face. I'll press OK, and I'll just show you what that looks like. I'll press OK here, and it's going to take me back to the ribbon, and here I can see here's Mark's Tab, and I'll click on that, and there it opens up, and there's nothing in it, but there I can see my group I created called Mark's Tools. That's awesome. So let's actually add some things to my ribbon here. So I'll go back to the menu, go back to More Commands, click that. I'll go back to Customize Ribbon. So there it is. Also, I can change the position of the tab on the actual ribbon itself, because right now it's happening before the view. And if I click on my tab here and use these arrows, I can shuffle it up and down in the order so it shows up at the very end of the ribbon perhaps. But anyway, I'm going to add some tools. So that's what this portion on the left here is for. Here I can go through all my different commands available to me inside of Word. And if I use the drop-down list here, I can choose from the popular commands, commands from the File tab, commands from all my tabs. I can choose from macros, okay, all kinds of things. So maybe I want something from, I'll go to just in popular commands. I'll just use these ones. Maybe I like the copy command to be added there. I can click on it, click Add, and you can see it's going to shuffle over and add to my group here. And I'll just go in, I'll just pick some more of these commands and keep adding them. Maybe I like the Format Painter. And I can go up to the drop-down list, and maybe I'll go under All Tabs here, and here it lists all the tabs available to me. So maybe I want something under the Design tab, under Page Setup. Maybe I like the Page Setup button here. I'll click that and add that over here as well. And I can just keep adding tools. And I can come over here and I can make new groups as well. I can click the New Group button, and I can rename it. Okay, all kinds of stuff like that, and I'll add a symbol to it, press OK. And I can add new tools here to that group, maybe from animations. I want to use the preview button and add it to that group there. Once you've customized this a bit, I'm going to go back to OK. There's my tab. There's my tools starting to show up, and that's really cool. I've just made my own tab on the ribbon. So I'll show you also how we can remove it and reset our ribbon if it's gone and been messed around with. We need to set it back. So I'll go back to my More Commands here, back to Customize the Ribbon. And you can see down here at the bottom we have this little part called Customization, and it says Reset here. If I click that, little menu, I can say reset all customizations. Click it, it says, do you want to delete all ribbon and quick access toolbar customizations for this program? I'll say yes. And there you can see everything kind of snap back to normal. And if I press OK, there it is. Things are back to normal. So there you go. Really nice, quick and easy way we can customize the ribbon in Office 2010. So there you have customizing the ribbon. Nice and simple to do. Keep in mind you can still customize the quick access toolbar the same way you could before.